Welcome to the Master's Level Customer Service Training module on Employee Empowerment. When we talk about empowerment, what do we mean? Empowerment means giving the customer-facing, frontline agents the ability to bend and sometimes break the rules if it is in the customer's benefit. This doesn't mean bend or break the rules for every customer they ever encounter, but when it is warranted. Part of empowering your employees means giving them the freedom to make the customer happy, but always within reason. Giving away the store doesn't make a happy customer, but giving them something extra does, such as 5% off, free shipping for an online order, a coupon for a next visit, etc. It's important to always remember that happy, well taken care of employees will keep the company's best interest in mind when working with a customer. They will do what they can to make that customer a lifetime, loyal customer while still thinking of how their decision will affect the company. This will enable them to make the right decision. Handing over control is not an easy thing for a company to do these days. There was a time not so long ago when even the cashier at a fast food restaurant was empowered to give a customer a free dessert, a drink, or fries to make them happy. These days everything goes through management in most companies. But the problem is that management does not work hands-on with customers all day, every day. Your frontline employees do. They can be very easily given the tools and skills needed to give every customer the best possible experience. If your employees are well trained in regards to what the company's goal and overall culture is, and they're aware of what the standard is in regards to customer service and taking care of the customer, then they will be better armed to make their own decisions. If your salespeople, customer service agents, and other frontline employees are treated as professionals, then they will handle themselves as professionals. When they're given the trust and support to make decisions on the customer's behalf, they will make the right decisions more often than not. Reinforcement of good decisions is just as, or possibly more important than correcting poor decisions with employees. Especially if empowerment is new to your employees, they will occasionally make mistakes. Choose the right time to discuss this with them. During the customer interaction is not the right time, as it will completely eradicate any sense of empowerment they had previously. Wait until the customer has left and the interaction has ended. Then speak to them privately about a better way to have handled the situation so they know for the next time they're faced with the same type of issue. When an employee makes a decision for themselves without consulting management, they are always taking a risk. Encourage, support, coach, and reinforce, but do not punish unless the situation warrants it, such as an employee repeatedly making the same poor decision despite attempts to correct the problem. Doing so may send the wrong message to the employees, that they are not truly empowered, and by taking these risks and making their own decisions, they are risking corrective action, or worse yet, termination of employment. Ensure that your employees know that mistakes are part of the process and can be learned from. They are an opportunity to become more proficient in their job and have a more rewarding career. Do not fall into the trap of only correcting when employees make a mistake. Negative reinforcement only goes so far in helping to build morale and build a strong workplace. Positive reinforcement is a vital part of helping your employees to learn and to grow. When an employee exercises their empowerment, takes a risk, and makes a decision that is in the customer's best interest, applaud them for it and reward them. Encourage them to continue this trend. Understandably, there may be some concerns about how the customer experience will be impacted if these types of seemingly drastic measures are employed by a business. As a customer, you don't likely want to spend any more time in one place than is absolutely necessary. Most people don't go into a store with the intention of speaking to every employee on the floor and to have one or two called out from the back. Customers don't understand why the person they're speaking with can't handle their request, especially if it seems simple and basic to them. By empowering your frontline employees, you're giving the first person the customer comes into contact with the ability to assist them with whatever they need. Which is a better use of company, employee, and customer time? Situation A. You have a customer attempting to return an item, obviously unused, one day outside of a return policy, only to have the employee tell them that they can't bring it back. This customer then gets upset and asks for a manager who tells them the same thing. The customer then goes one step higher and may or may not get what they're asking for. Or situation B. The same customer who, after a little probing from the agent, admits that there was a family emergency which took them out of town, and they're only just returning. Based on this information, the agent makes a decision because they have the empowerment to do so, and accepts the return. One customer goes away frustrated and upset after wasting the time of several employees and will tell everyone they know about the horrible experience they had. The other customer goes away happy, ready to return and do business with you again in the future, having inconvenienced nobody, and will still tell others about the experience they received. Empowering your people will make for a better customer service experience and will make for more loyal customers. Thank you for joining us on this customer service module on employee empowerment.